Hello everyone, I'm Rishi Darshan. I'm a content specialist at WeGotGuru as well as a vocalist. Today in this video, I'm going to be explaining you how to hit the highest notes very easily in a couple of steps. The following two of my steps are going to be don'ts. What? Really? Oh yes. I'm going to be talking about the don'ts that we do while we are actually singing the songs that have something to do with the highest notes. For this video, I'm going to be talking about the don'ts first and do's next. Step number one, don't think it. So many of us do this, we actually think a lot where we are about to hit the higher tone. So if you are singing a song and it's going in a proper pace and it has something to do with the higher notes, we actually think by and we actually get stressed. So that stress causes an hindrance in the flow of the singing, and you get to go like, yeah, like, yeah, I'm gonna be hitting the note, yeah, exactly, like, ah! At this point, you end up exhaling your breath as well as losing your energy. So that screws up the entire song. So never think it. You already have that. You already have the proper pace. But all you have to do is just vibe out. So if you're singing a song, you just have to keep one thing in your mind. You just gotta enjoy. So you shouldn't be diverting yourself from it. Work on the mindset, because all you need is a shift in thinking. So not anything other than that. Second step is don't push it or don't stress it. So we end up doing this. Like, just because we are about to sing the higher notes, we end up exerting more pressure on our stomach, which shouldn't be used in singing. You should always use a diaphragm instead. So, and you would have heard a lot about it. So all you have to do is just focus on your diaphragm and keep it in a normal pace. Remember, don't stress it and don't push it, and also don't think it. Go along with the flow. Take a deep breath, or like have a normal breath pattern. So it's like so that you can just stay connected to the, or like stay intact with the song, whatever you are actually trying to sing. So if you want to hit the higher notes, you just have to make sure that you're using this technique called twanging. Twanging is a technique that sounds like slang, but actually not, and it has something to do with nasal sounds also. So while you actually try to use twanging techniques, you end up sounding a bit nasalish, but it has to be in order to get the grasp out of it. So twanging sounds like this. Yeah! Yes! I can understand it! Yeah, no more! No, not at all! So it's like that. So twanging has that, the slangish sound, as well as like it helps you to get the grasp out of it. And another one thing, so while you use twanging technique, you actually happen to use the technique of falsetto, and by that you can just get the proper grip out of the falsetto also. The next step, what I'm going to be recommending you to do is using hollow sounds. Hollow sounds, imagine you're an opera singer. So if you have seen any opera singers performing, they use the hollow sounds. So it's like, so that's a hollow sound. That actually couples with the twanging technique, and that can actually help you to achieve the higher notes, like whatever you would like to hit. So basically the benefit of using hollow sounds are like you end up using your bass voice. So bass voice, like you actually use the firm, the defined sound that gives the bass sound, like the dull sounds. Those dull sounds are so mandatory to hit the higher tones because they actually keep you grounded. They actually give you the proper bass. So when it comes to hollow sounds, you'll have to keep a couple of things in your mind. Closing in the back of the soft palate so that you can just make use of the diaphragm properly. It should be like this. Like if you can see it. I'm like trying to just close in the back of the soft palate. It is like trying to touch the back of my tongue. So that's how you have to place it. When you place in such a way, you actually happen to sound better, like with the proper diaphragmatic support, to be precise. And another thing you have to make sure is like you have to keep your mouth positioned properly so that you can just channelize the sound whatever you are trying to produce. And now you will have to club the twanging technique as well as the hollow sound technique together to sound better and hit the high notes very easily. I've been in my box enough to make my system moves. Welcome to my new age, to my new age. Welcome to my new age, to my new age. Oh, 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 I'm radioactive, radioactive. Oh, 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 I'm radioactive, radioactive. So right now I've clubbed both twanging as well as hollow throat technique to achieve the highest notes of the song Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. All you have to do is just work on your twanging techniques as well as hollow throat technique. So let me recollect the points. Don't stress it, don't overthink it. Vibe out instead. Alright, let's move to the deuce right now. So here I'd like to add 2 points. Number 1, keep your body always hydrated. Your body is the instrument that actually lets you to produce a beautiful sound. So you will have to always keep your body hydrated. Number 2, do maintain a proper posture while you are singing. If you are sitting or standing, you just have to make sure you are actually keeping your backbone straight. So if you are sitting, you just have to move towards the edge of the seat and have both the feet on the floor completely, as well as having the backbone straight enough. While you actually choose to stand and sing, you just have to make sure that your feet are flat on the floor, shoulder width apart, and backbones are straight. You forget about hitting the higher notes, like even while you are actually singing the normal way. So you just have to make sure that you're having this posture. Your postures will reflect on your sound. I mean, to be precise, like singing goes along with the posture, whatever you have. Alright, we have reached the end part of the video, and these are the do's and don'ts that you will have to follow while you're trying to hit the high notes, or even while you're actually singing in a normal way. So this is how actually you should sing it. So you shouldn't be stressing yourself a lot while you're actually trying to sing. You just have to go along with the vibe. So you just have to sing like as if you're owning it. So keep that in your mind. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have liked it, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel for the further good contents.